Okay.
All right, and then for this camera perspective, oh my god, I'm gonna destroy the studio. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know what's up? Oh, I forgot you took film.
Yeah, no, it's just because like I'm a woman of culture.
Chloe is a woman of culture.
Stop it.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Conversation Exchange. My name's Kelly Fernan, and today's guest, we have my good friend, Chloe.
Hello, guys.
Guess just from her accent where she is from.
Yeah. Actually, some people said like, are you Spanish or Italian? And I said, what the fuck? No.
No, I think you are a French woman.
Yeah, I am.
Through and through. Chloe is from France.
Yes, I am.
And she is just such a good friend. She came here on short notice today just because I had this room booked. My other friend is deathly ill. And I was like, Chloe, are you free?
No,
like, I need
real.
help. So anyways, just tell us a little about yourself, your name, where you're from, your study.
Okay, so usually when English people say like, what's your name? I say, my name is Chloe, because my French name is actually so difficult for English people
Notice that I didn't say it.
Yeah, I know that. But you're on the right track. I feel like you want to get it right. And
So badly.
yeah, I know.
Every time we hang out, I'm always like, Clotilde.
Yeah, I know.
And it just sounds like I'm trying too hard. So
I feel like the more you're gonna try, the more it's gonna be natural and just flawless. Anyway, so my name is Clotilde. I'm
so
from
beautiful.
Oh, stop it! I'm from France. France for my American fellows.
Oh, it was one time that I said France. She's like, is that how you say it? I was like,
yeah, because I don't know. But anyway,
France is so good. Okay, sorry.
So I'm from Paris. Well, I say I'm from Paris because it's fancier, but actually I'm from the suburb, the south suburb, if people knows. Yeah, I'm a third year student and English major.
Wow.
And here I'm a abroad student because I'm here.
Chloe is on exchange, and
yes.
she is like me and is here for the year. Thank God.
Yeah.
It was going to be so long.
Yeah, because some people can be here just for a term,
right?
First or second. But me, I'm here for the whole year.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
I love it. And just describe specifically where you're from. I know you've told me you're from more the countryside.
Yeah. So actually, if you take the map, it's in the suburb, but when you look at my city, you would say it's the countryside. There are like fields everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a little town, maybe 1,000 like people living there.
Cool.
Not that much. There is like a church. How do you call that? A house town.
Like downtown or
a hometown. Yeah.
Oh, hometown feel.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah.
There is like bakery, of course. We're in France.
Of course.
Yeah. And yeah, some schools, but there's no high school. I should have.
Wow.
I had to go in a bigger city. So you get the picture, kind of little city.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I did my university years, so 2 years in Paris.
Wow.
So I can say that I'm a little bit Parisian.
You are.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a good thing, actually.
Well, for me, I think it's very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not French, but there you go. Wow. Girl.
Yeah. I like my city, even if it's a little bit boring. I feel like the much you get older, the much you can be and go everywhere, and you kind of understand that your city is so literal and so boring and nothing is going on.
Yes.
And just like at 1 hour by train, I can go to the capital. Crazy, right?
That is insane. And to be an hour from that,
Yeah.
Girl, I look up to that.
Yeah.
I'll get much more into prying into that kind of area of maybe just your home and more of France. But I
Yeah.
wanted to ask, like, how much prior experience do you even have with traveling itself? Have you ever lived outside the country? How many countries have you been to?
Actually, that's crazy because we had this conversation, because of our parents, like being really settled,
Right.
and things like this. I've always lived in a kind of really friend-centered kind of way of living. like when we went to holidays, it was always cities in France. I've never traveled anywhere except maybe Spain. But except from that, I went just once in London for 3 days. That was kind of a short trip.
But still, that's very cool.
But still, I was so thrilled. It was the first time that I was going in an English-speaking country, and I already had this kind of, I don't know, but this attraction to English language, so I was really thrilled about this trip. And but yeah, it was always France and always cities in France. I don't say that it's bad, because like France is amazing and really have amazing cities, really beautiful like panorama, and I love that. But it's true that it made me want even more to go everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe it's one reason why I wanted to do this year abroad.
Yes, I very much relate to that too.
Yeah.
As you know, like I even in America have only been from New York to Florida, like only East Coast. So I very much relate.
But and even like I feel like United States, it's so big that you feel like you are in a different country. Like
that's
different
true.
States are so much different.
What happens in Florida stays in Florida. Oh my gosh. Well, when it comes to travel, it must be just so exciting, and it's really cool to hear just how we relate on that and how that really inspired you to take that step and go abroad. But diving further into that, when it came to that decision, like what made you choose like Leeds specifically, even University of Leeds? I know that, guys, Chloe is the most passionate person I've met who loves English. Like I've never met someone who's like, I'm obsessed with English, and I'm like, whoa.
You haven't met my best friend. She's
really
crazy.
There's
about
more
English.
of you.
Yeah, there's more. There's fucking more.
I mean, that sounds very small-minded to me. I speak English, so maybe that's like why I
absolutely
feel that way.
not. Don't say that.
Okay, I won't say that. But just tell me more about like, why are you in Leeds specifically and everything?
So to be honest with you guys, it wasn't my first choice.
Gasp! Not on Leeds Student Radio. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
As a fucking French basic person, I wanted to go to London.
Typical.
Yeah, typical. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Didn't everybody?
I'm so basic.
But okay.
Yeah, and
sorry, Leeds.
No, but I mean like. It's the capital. It's the one that sells you the most dreams because it's so big and it offers so much.
Well said.
But it's also really pricey, pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm so glad I didn't went to London, because I'm here for a whole year, and I know I would have been so broke, and I know I couldn't have been even able to enjoy London like really, because like absolutely. I couldn't be able to like go out a lot, because here it's so cheap. I'm not saying, guys, you should go out and drink. Be careful.
She's a promoter, guys. No. Go to her club. She loves it.
But like, and so yeah, my first choice was London, and I wanted to go the whole year, and so I picked London. My second choice was Glasgow, because their university is like Hogwarts.
I know.
That's crazy. But I don't know what's going on with Glasgow, because every time I say to someone like my second choice was Glasgow, they are like, yeah, it's a good thing you haven't been there. I don't know if it's like boring or it's if the uni has a bad reputation. I have no idea. Please, guys, let me know, because I feel like there's a whole secret.
Like, you feel like you've been spared in a way from what you've heard. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like Scotland, England rival. Like
maybe it is that.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I've even heard like a lot of people prefer Edinburgh to Glasgow, but I hear that Glasgow is really good.
I want to go to Edinburgh, but I feel like a whole year, it's kind of a lot.
I think we would like very much thrive in a Harry Potter experience.
Yeah.
Above all.
But so my second choice was Glasgow, and my third was Leeds. So basically, okay, I have my main study is English. In France, it's really like every kind of subject. I have like grammar, phonology, translation. I have literature. I have so many things, history. Anyways,
I can tell why you're so passionate. Because how can you do all those things if you don't love it?
Actually, I feel like because there are a lot of things, it's just like from the surface, and like we don't go deep into the subject. And
interesting.
Yeah, it's maybe like not that great. And I was so glad that I could pick few modules here, but really go into depth into like the subjects.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a step further.
But
I love it.
Yeah, and so I have minor classes, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's because I want to be a teacher of French for English speakers, and I had to choose a few models that constitute my minor, if that makes sense. Anyways, so the teacher that did the transition between my home university and the university in England told me that the University of Leeds, Bristol and Reading was very, very good for like linguistic and all those things about like it's kind of a scientific view of how you like language acquisition.
Right.
That's really, I don't really like it, but I have to do it to like do my job later. So anyways, and they told me that from a linguistic point of view, the University of Leeds, Bristol and Reading was really good, and they had like really good teachers, like really renowned one.
I've heard that. I've actually heard that before.
And I literally, when I tell you, my linguistic models are amazing, like the teachers are amazing. I've never, like in France, so boring. I'm sorry. Few of them are amazing, but like the most part are really boring.
Well, that's so great.
Yeah,
that, like,
and
you get that.
I was and I picked Leeds because I don't know. I had to make a choice. So yeah,
you're very good at storytelling, and guys,
that was so messed up. But
not at all, because guys, sometimes I forget that Chloe's first language is not English, because sometimes she'll even be like, "What is the word?" And I even do that myself, but then I'm like, "Oh, she's like actually." Trying to tell me a story, and you tell it so well. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because I feel like I'm messing up right now. And
no,
I'm not
you're
being
not
clear at all.
From my truest heart, you are so not. So don't worry.
Oh my God,
my next questions were, how would you describe your experience, and then like, what have you gotten to experience because of study abroad that you wouldn't get? And I guess that would be the English factor.
Yeah, that's true. I'm literally in English like 24 hours. I'm speaking English.
You're on a podcast in English?
Yeah, I'm in a podcast in English. And
give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Yeah, please.
So good.
No, I'm just kidding. I was giving a hand for you, actually, for doing this podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate it. She's a great support, guys.
Yeah, I am. No, stop.
You are. Anyway.
But also the teachers, I feel like I'm learning so much here, and it's, I don't know, like the pedagogy, I don't know, like the, wait, let me check this word, actually.
Exhibit A of Chloe's first language not being English, and then I go, wait.
Pedagogy.
Yeah.
Pedagogy.
It's like the kind of philosophic way to see the teaching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chloe, not to pick you apart, but it's like sometimes I think about how even though I speak English as a main language, like Chloe says the most beautiful things all the time. Do you remember when we were in my room and we were having a late night
I was so
pink
drunk,
Moscato?
I don't remember.
Evening, and like she said, like it's not just black and white, it's in the gray, you know. And I was like, Chloe, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. I need that tattooed on my arm. Like, oh my God.
But I don't invent anything. It's literally just like French sentences that I translate in English. So I'm not that smart.
Pedagogy.
Anyways, it's
sorry.
just like
Sorry,
teaching, like it's just like the description of how you act as a teacher. And
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and here they are the best.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's so cool that you get that out of this whole experience, even if it's not your first choice. You're like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
You observe pedagogy, like that's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's kind of like what I study in my model. So if I couldn't like see that I will be a little bit fucked.
Oh,
because
that's true.
2 years brought a little bit of knowledge, I hope.
Definitely. I love it. Well, to get a little deeper into that,
Oh my God,
to
deeper.
pick you actually emotionally apart, I like to
I'm gonna
ask
cry, maybe.
to ask some questions that are just gonna make you cry.
Oh my God, trauma dump.
Yeah. First one is, what do you miss the most since being abroad?
Well, I think like answering my family is kind of the most logic answer. Yeah, my family and everything that comes with it.
Yeah. What emotion has stuck out the most within that? You know, or just in general?
I feel like missing out is kind of crazy. I knew that I was about to feel that.
Yeah.
But so I have a nephew. He is 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like I'm missing out so much of his like grown like experience. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
but
that
like,
makes sense.
Literally, I've came back to France recently.
Yes. She was in France like last week.
Yeah.
Did you just get back?
Yeah. I came back. On Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so I was like, what the fuck? He can't speak.
Oh my God.
No, but like I knew he could speak, you know. But we have literally like conversation now. Well, it's not that deep. It's like,
no, but
how are you?
Yeah.
And I'm good. And you? So, like, I'm good. I was about to say it in French. And like, I'm like, what? Are you just answered me? Are you just, did you just like ask me a question right now? I was kind of shocked, but I feel like it's a good thing, bad thing, because bad thing, good thing, because I'm missing out.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things to like a lot of information to like get at one moment,
right?
And because like, you know, we have like random life, like normal life, I would say, there's no much going on, you know. And I feel like if
you can't see growth when you're always constantly living and seeing
that's
it.
true. And I feel like it's a good experience to see this thing, like just like big break, big pause, and then like going back and like seeing all this change, and you just like embrace it even more, because like you missed it, and the thing that you thought it was like normal and you just didn't even like like, because it was part of your usual, you know, it was like part of your routine. Now it's like it's even better. You really like acknowledge everything, and that's actually so great.
I'm sat here actually dumbfounded. Like, you are so right. And to add on that, it's like such a good point that it's not till you're leaving for such a long period of time that you can go back and look at things in such a deep way of appreciation, and just be like,
totally,
whoa. Like, and I cannot imagine, like, kids grow so fast. That must be like a slap in the face.
That's crazy.
Coming back to that.
That's the main, like the example that makes the most sense. But I feel like it works also with my parents, with my sister, and even with my friends.
And everyday life just around your home. Yeah. Right? Beyond that, I could totally see how him growing wasn't something you expected to like almost relate to and like appreciate. Is there anything else that you didn't expect to come of study abroad? Even like, has there been challenges you faced, or even epiphanies like that? Any realizations for you, like just who you are as a person, what you believe, or like the way you run your routine? Yeah.
So actually, I don't know if like you can relate, or anyone that will listen to this will relate.
Okay.
But at the beginning, when I said goodbye to my parents,
I met you that day. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
I was literally crying the morning, and the afternoon I was meeting her. Yeah. Big smile, big sunshine.
We were in like an internationals like presentation welcome. Yeah. And she like comes in her leather coat and beautiful slicked hair and is like, I just said goodbye to my parents. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's so cool.
That's a good lore.
Sorry, not to sidetrack.
No, I love it, because like you made me remember that it was the same day.
That was
amazing.
The same day. Yeah.
But yeah, so I was heartbreaking for like maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then I literally just, I don't know, but I started not to miss my parents or anyone, because everything was so new and I was so happy to be there. I was
Yes.
like, finally, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I feel like it's maybe something that a lot of people like feel, but then, and that's the most weird part, is that I feel like because I couldn't like see the one that I used to see like every day, I was kind of losing myself. It's not like I didn't recognize me, but I feel like I was becoming a totally different person because I wasn't speaking the same language. I was like having new friends in a new environment. Everything was so new that the only thing that was like still me was my memory and my body. And I feel like that was so weird. And so to be honest, guys, the freshers week was kind of horrible because I was so scared of not making friends that I was going out like every fucking night.
Yeah.
And I'm a very like inside person, you know. I like to stay in. Yeah, I really like that. And I was forcing myself to go out.
Wow.
And because of alcohol, I feel like I was literally losing memory. That's so crazy.
No, but that's such a real in-depth feeling.
Because like I was literally, it looks like I'm just an addict and I was trying to forget about my situation.
You just were looking young and party.
But like literally the fact that I was like getting in bed really late, waking up really late and doing the same again the night and the night, I was like confusing, like the days were kind of the same and at the same time different, and I was so lost. I literally lost is the big word but I feel like it's normal, you know.
Definitely.
Like I don't know if you felt that way.
I did, and I don't want to like share my experience to overstep yours.
No,
but
bro, it's a discussion.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Is like that is something I only just now remember was so real about those first, even up until like fourth week. That's like when I figured it out, because it is like I felt like I woke up in just another person's life.
Yeah,
but
totally.
I cannot imagine, Chloe, hearing it from you, like to think about how you wake up though in like another world where it's like a different language from yours.
Yeah.
And a different like schedule. And
that's true.
That is something I feel like is untouched and just so unique to you, and that where you're coming from is what I'm saying.
I get it.
And I very much it hits me. I'm like, whoa,
that's
my
true,
God.
because like you speak English, but I never thought about that, and I'm like, well, she's living the same thing as me. You are living the same thing as me, but I don't know if like speaking another language does a real difference. But
well, I was gonna say is like for me, for a while, the biggest change for me was just road signs and which side of the of the road the car drove on, because I was like,
and pounds
and the money, you know what I mean? Like there was so many things where I was like, I could feel like I was only 5 hours away if I wanted to, but like I can't imagine.
Yeah, but well, that's horrible. You know, it's like the girl is like literally like help her. But no, that's amazing. It's just like the moment of like adaptation is so like, it's just like you try to prepare yourself, but nothing can prepare yourself to the real thing. Yeah. And I was so lost that I started a diary that I stopped actually, because I stopped. It's not I stopped, but like I don't like think of fucking like doing it. So I have to do it. But like during this period where I was so lost, I was just like saying, okay, today I did that. I feel like I felt that way. Blah blah blah. And that kind of helped me. But yeah, that was kind of the big deal of the first few weeks.
And it's totally something you can't really know the feeling until it happens.
No, literally.
Absolutely. Even to share like how I got through it. Funny enough, I have this childhood best friend of like 10 years. Her name's Livy. And we would literally send videos back and forth, and they would literally be like 12 minutes long of me just being like, I don't know who I am, what am I doing with my life? But real. Having someone that knows you in and out, like knows your 4th grade self, and you screaming on the playground being like, you are a good person, you are totally ready for this, you can do this, stay true to who you are, and just you'll find your way. That totally helped me get back. And so I appreciate what you're saying about just self-reflection, and like getting to like almost process your thoughts either via writing or via recording yourself. Like I always feel narcissistic making a video of myself, but
no, absolutely
it's most convenient.
It helps so much.
Yes.
And you can even like seeing yourself and like remember how you felt, because like in the moment you're like, oh, I will know how I felt at this moment, but that's not true. We forget so easily that like writing, recording, and I don't know, typing is so important.
Absolutely.
It's really important.
I very much agree. Just as an ending part before I get into our final section.
Oh my God.
What is something you wish you knew before studying abroad, and what's something you would tell someone if they were about to come to Leeds that you'd want them to have a heads up on, even if it's big, even if it's small? I think we've given a very good overview of like different things, but what's your final parting advice?
I feel like, well, that's maybe dumb, but I feel like it should be said that everybody is lost and scared, and you feel like because
you're not alone.
Because maybe you are study abroad and you maybe don't speak the same language as the country you are in. You feel like everybody knows their shit. Everybody knows what they're doing, with who they are like friendly with. Actually, everybody tries to like kind of see where they are, and I feel like that's dumb, but like I maybe missed that, like someone saying like, bro, I'm fucking lost, help me. Because I was like just following like the groups, the English people, and and I was like, oh my God, they're so like in their home right now, and like
they know what's up.
They know what's up. They
have siblings.
Actually no, nobody does. And another thing is, be careful with your money. You think you have
careful with your money.
You think you have plenty of money, and then you just like, oh fuck, it's just the second month I'm here, and I already spent half of my budget.
That's what I did too. And it's like that's such good advice. Treat your money like you owe the bank $500 already. Treat like just, oh my God, great advice. Well, this has been amazing, and something that I like to include in every episode to kind of just make it different and differentiate my guests from one another is, of course, where they're from. So how I do that is by giving them a really idiotic pop quiz about their country.
No way. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad. I don't even know the date of the French Revolution. That's crazy.
Well, there goes question 3. Well, no, this first question is such a softball to you. Chloe actually worked at the Louvre in Paris during high school, which just sounds like such a
during uni.
Oh, wow.
No, it's okay. Maybe I mistaken.
It's because guys, I'm American, and in Europe they have like their high school is actually college, and college for me is uni for them, and I'm sorry. Hey, no worries. During her uni, when she was living in Paris, going to school, you work at the Louvre.
Yes, I did.
The first question I have for you, and I didn't want to just give you something easy like, when did it open? Do you know the answer to that? Or?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Well, here's something just to rustle your feathers.
I'm gonna have 0 out of 5. No,
stop. Okay. France Pop Quiz, sponsored by ChatGPT. Thank you. Question number 1. How many artworks are displayed in the Louvre?
No, that's crazy. Displayed, like, do you count the one that is in the reserve?
Oh, not the reserve, because that's a lot.
Is there like...
How many are currently on display?
That's crazy. That's a lot. Maybe like...
If you had to guess.
400,000?
That's such a good guess, because how many artworks the Louvre owns actually is 550,000.
Fuck.
But how much is displayed is 35,000 artworks?
Yeah, because I knew like how many they had.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even get that right. So
Girl, no, please. Please. That
was
fine.
like kind of, yeah.
Were you a tour guide? Is that what you did?
I wasn't a tour guide.
Oh, okay.
The tour guide was so cool. They were like picking coming with us, like picking the little microphone, and they were like, okay, guys, follow us. No, we were just going, doing the welcoming thing. Like, do you have a ticket? At what time? Here's your line. Here's your line. Do you want an audio phone? Do you want an audio guide?
I gotcha.
Where's the Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
It's here.
Where's Van Gogh at? Like, let me pull up. Did his ear really fall off?
Oh, and do you know, like,
that's what I would ask, and they'd be like, girl, can you please leave? Go back to America. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, question number 2. Again, let me preface, these are idiotic pop questions. Maybe it's not so bad. Okay, when did Marie Antoinette die?
Bro. So, first of all, it's in the 16th century.
Yeah.
I know that.
How does centuries... Are we in the 21st?
It's like, yeah, so it's you add... Wait. No, 21st. So, sorry, it's the 18th century.
Yes, that's
18th.
Correct. Guys, I just totally...
My bad.
Gaslit.
No, it's my bad. And so it's 1732.
I'm going to give you
81?
one more chance. Okay.
Really?
One of those was closer. Okay, the second one was closer to the actual date. I'm going to give you one more chance, and the only advice I'll give is it's not past 1800.
It's like 1 year before.
That's...
It's like 1799.
Okay, we'll take that, but it's 1793.
Fuck.
Yeah. You're not French. Well, wait.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm actually not. I lied during this podcast.
No, for 2 seconds, I actually looked at Chloe and went, are you serious? I was like, are you kidding? True or false?
Okay.
The origins of the croissant date back to at least the 13th century in Austria. True or false?
13th century in Austria?
Mm-hmm. Did I make it up or is that fact?
Bro, I hope it's false.
It's true.
What? It's not from
You guys
France?
are liars. It's not from France. It's Austrian.
No way.
Yes. Some baker named August something. I didn't write down his last name. I was in a rush.
But if he's French...
No, I think he's from Austria.
Fuck.
No. Y'all have been labeling yourselves as the capital of croissants, and it's such a lie.
Shit. No, I'm literally so disappointed right now. I feel like I was part of the people they have been lied to.
Wow.
It's a disgrace.
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I was actually kind of worried about saying this question because I didn't want to like ruin a part of your culture, you know. Like,
You ruin it. No, I'm just kidding.
I ruined France. Okay. Number 4. This is so directed to like coming from an American. That's the hint. What copper statue did France gift to the US in 1884 on July 4th?
The Statue of Liberty.
Yay! Idiotic pop question. I couldn't think of much.
When I learned it, I was like, I'm so proud of that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Our like literal
Thanks to
emblem
us.
of liberty gifted by France.
Thanks to us. That was by fucking boat.
I know.
There was a time in fucking history where you could see pieces of the Statue of Liberty in the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
Like just riding the wave like this. Like that.
Lady Liberty went on her own voyage.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
French.
She is French.
She's French.
She is French.
Give her baguette.
Last actual question. This is a hope to make you laugh. Oh, I didn't say the joke.
Okay.
Okay. Why do French people always have so many snails?
You know, there is a possibility I don't get the joke.
Because they hate fast food.
Okay.
The silence is loud. The silence is loud. That wasn't my joke. That was generated on ChatGPT, but it made me giggle so hard that I was like, I need to like say this to a French person.
That's amazing. Actually, fun fact, I've never tried snails.
Oh, that's so valid though, because I don't think I will ever do that.
Like the chewy texture, disgusting. I've never tried how do you call that, you know, like the literal one in the ocean with like the tentacula.
Oh, octopus.
Yeah, I've never tried that because it's chewy also.
Yeah,
I don't get that, bro.
Me neither. I did have one more question in case that joke totally did not land, but obviously
I love
it did.
the fact that I can literally speak to this micro. I don't want it to end. Like I want to speak. Like
I'm sad.
Yeah. Anyways,
but
ask your last question.
a last literal question is before the Olympics this past year in 2024, which thank you guys for hosting the best Olympics I've ever seen.
It was on me.
It was thanks to Chloe, actually. She organized it. She produced it.
Yeah.
What was the last time? What year was the last time swimming was allowed in the Seine River?
What?
What year was swimming last allowed in the Seine River? Am I saying that right? I don't think I am.
I don't think I
Can you say it?
question.
So what date
Yeah.
was the last time they allowed free swimming?
Oh my god, in the scene?
Yeah.
I thought it was the first time. I mean, it was maybe
No. They used to allow it, which is crazy.
Okay, it must be a date where people were kind of crazy and out of their minds. I would say before World War II for sure.
Yeah, that's right. This is from ChatGPT too, sorry.
Yeah.
I sound so
we have to mention
inauthentic. Oh my god.
No. I love that. I really love that.
Thank you.
I would say so beginning of the 20th century.
Yeah.
Maybe 19s fucking
It was in the 20s. How about that?
Yeah. 19s 5 10 What?
It was in the 1920s.
Oh,
Give me a
1920s.
year.
My bad. I thought 20s like 20th century. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let's do that again.
It's okay.
1925.
Oh, that's so close. 1923.
Fuck.
Oh, that's so good though.
Thank you so much. I was so bad at this game. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you got the Statue of Liberty, and as an American, thank you. Like, that's all I was looking for.
Yeah.
That is all I was looking for.
Yeah. Well, glad I make you happy.
Thank you. Well, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for tuning in and listening to our podcast.
Thank you to you to invited me, and I had really nice time. It was so fun doing this.
I had the best time with you too.
My fucking first podcast. I feel like I'm the one. I'm the one who listened. I'm literally right now the one I'm listening to. Like,
I think you brought so much wisdom to this.
oh my god, wisdom.
I still attest that you speak so beautifully of things in this world, and I will forever admire everything you have to say.
Stop
And
it.
I'm just so thankful you're here.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
I'm so thankful, first of all, for all the compliments you just told me, and second of all, to inviting me. Really, like, thank you so much.
You're
and to do this concept,
I know.
to create this podcast.
8 weeks later,
You are
guys.
the creator.
Ooh,
It's
exactly.
Kelly.
It's
Kaylee,
me.
the creator.
Kelly. Yes. Well, thank you, everyone. Make sure
Thank
to
you so
check out
much.
the next episodes coming out, and make sure to stay tuned. And
Stay
we hope
tuned.
you have a great rest of your day.
Yes.
Goodbye, everybody.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.